Hi everybody, this is Robinflying crochet. How are you today? Of course I am Robin. My hair's a mess, sorry about that. That's just what it is today. I am actually getting ready to post as soon as I get my phone to work with me. And tell you about the yarn bingos that we are having going for the month of May. As soon as I can get to the actual picture that I want. It wants to take me to certain places. I don't want to go there. I want to get out. Just get back to regular pictures, but it is doing all kinds of different things, so it's not doing what I want. I'm like, come on, I got this. Maybe I don't got this. I have to go to a different place, so I can pull it up. Sorry about this. Thought I was ready to go with this. Evidently, I am not. There it is. May's bingo. I'll explain the squares to you. My hair's a mess. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas. My husband got them for me for Mother's Day. I like pajamas. I just think they're so cool. Can't help it. They're my favorite things. That's what they got me for Mother's Day. Love it. So, okay. So I'm going to be going across the top and then down. Hopefully I'll remember to tell you when I've moved on to the next line. But across the top, it's 5. Down, it's 5. Okay? First, and I've got it on my phone, so that's what I'm looking at. Don't think that I'm ignoring you, but I can't take off my glasses, because I take off my glasses, then I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing. So, number 1, finish a whip. Number 2, make something that is color green. Emerald is May's birthstone. Create something. 3, create something that inspires you to be outside. That is a suggested spot. Love it. Number 4, and you're going to see a lot of suggested spots appear. Not as many as April. April was totally done by all you fellow crafters, and I thank you for the suggestions. I did not have many suggestions this month, but I did not ask for them. And I don't know if I asked for suggestions for June, but I will always take them. So just make sure that somehow or another, it's in Yarn Bingo, I'll catch it. You put it on your videos, hopefully I'll catch it. I try to watch as many as I can. But if I don't respond back to you that I've done it, I've not seen it. So you may want to just send me a little message saying, hey, have you seen this? Have you done this? Have you added it? I'm okay with that. You're not going to offend me. I'm one person. I can't get to it all sometimes. So, and still do my yarn, my yarny crafts. So anyway, okay, number 4, buy yarn and either cast on or chain a project with it in the same week. Now that one, some people will get and some people won't. I like to keep that open, and to me, it doesn't have to be something that you bought. It can be something that somebody bought for you. If you have any questions or you aren't able to buy yarn, but you still want to be able to do this, we can come up with a solution. Give me a ring-a-ding, but most people don't ring-a-ding. Send me a message. I'll answer it as soon as I can, and we'll come up with a solution, because I don't have any plans on buying yarn in May, but I'd like to have, I'm going to have a blackout for April. I have been playing this, I think, for almost 2 years. It'll be my first blackout. I'm lucky if I get one bingo, but I get a blackout this month in April. And it's all suggestions from fellow yarners and crafters. Thank you so much. Continuing on with what's actually need to be done. Number 5, blanket in progress. We always have blankets working. I don't care what season it is, there's always a blanket somewhere in the works. Down in the second row, create an item that can be finished in a day. Sarah Sash has a YouTube crochet along of a bag, and yes, it can be done in one day. I've done 3 of them in 3 days. So there's things out there that can be done in one day. They may come as a crochet along. You actually crochet probably a little bit faster, and all of a sudden you'll have it done before you know it. Okay, second block, second row. Save your yarn wrappers from your project, and let's see how much yarn. I need to read these before. How much yarn you went through in the month of May. I'm not sure what happened with that spell in there. I apologize, but this card's already, I may have a chance to fix it. I'll try and have it fixed. If I can't, sorry. It is what it is. Third spot, finish a whip. Second row, fourth spot, work on a project that will take a year to make. We've had suggestions for those who probably have already won that project. Next, create something from scrap yarn. That could be anything. Number third row across, first space, create a market bag, finish a whip, a free space. Take fourth one on the third row is take a yarn project apart and remake it into something else. I don't care, it can be a whip that you're finally come to the conclusion you are not going to finish. I don't care if it's a project that's already made and maybe there's a hole in it. I have one of those that I have to take apart, but I was looking at it. It's going to be a huge project to take apart. It's a large blanket, all the same color, and it has a hole in the middle of it. And the hole's gotten bigger, so I went over to try and find where the actual thread that busted from it. And I've pulled on every thread and nothing pulls away on it. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to pull apart. But I don't want to make it quite so big. It's a huge, huge thing. Then I don't really want all that extra yarn laying around either. Anyway, going on. Next is find something that you can find at Goodwill. Take it apart. Create it into something else. If there's things you can do. There's whips sitting around that you're not going to get to. Go ahead and take one apart and use it as your space. Next one is create something that you were inspired by a TV show or movie. I know that there is a lot of ambitions out there to do the Call the Midwife blanket. That would fit this perfectly. That's what came to mind when I was thinking about it because, yes, I'm watching Call the Midwife. Yes, I do want to make that blanket, but I'm not sure what I'm going to make. But, there's other things out there. Create a blanket that's inspired by a TV show or movie. You can do it. Multiple movies. Next row, fourth row, make a creation that is red, white, and blue colors for Memorial Day. It doesn't have to be specifically for Memorial Day, but use those three colors because it is Memorial weekend in this month. Suggestion, let's make a wreath. Somebody wants to make a wreath out there, and that was a suggestion. Create something for Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, or Tax Day. Tax Day has been moved into May. It's May 17th. I think that's the federal one this year. Cinco de Mayo is May 5th. So if it's something small, you might have time for it. And of course, Mother's Day, I think it's the second weekend in May. So I put all three of them together because usually you'll pick one. It was the three. I was looking for a space filler. And I usually try and work around holidays. I have something for Memorial Day. And these are the three other holidays that were in the month of May. So, who knows? You might be able to do it. Create an amigurumi project and finish a whip. Last row, create something to hold a water bottle. It's going to warm up. We need ways to carry water bottles with us or drinks with us. So just create something. Was inspired by someone else who did create a water bottle, was using it as a scrap project. I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. Let me put that in there. So make something, and if you see these little squares pop up, they were at one time, they were cute little pictures, but in the translation of it, they get lost. I stopped doing it next month. Next spot, last row, second spot. Make something for the beach or swimming pool. We're all going to be going very shortly. Very soon. So pools will be opening up, hopefully. I know my pool's open 365 days a year. So, yes, we've actually already been in the pool. Make a book bag buddy. Finish a whip. And the last spot was... Alright, wait a minute. The last spot was make something for the car. So, I was looking for something to make. I have something in there to make something for the car. Make something that goes into the garage where the car's housed. It could be anything. I used to carry when I had like a minivan, a pillow and a blanket in my car. Maybe that's your project you need to make. You could have, you know how the cups sweat and they leave water in the bottom of the cup holders. I've had people make little squares or little circles that go into the cup holders that absorb all that water so that you don't have a soggy cup happening. So, you know, there's a bunch of different things out there. Be creative. Flag on the antenna. I'm okay with that. So have fun. Enjoy yourselves. I hope that you liked the card this month. I didn't put in there to give me suggestions, but I'm always open for them. So I got phone calls coming in. Gotta go. Bye.